I know you've said that your foot feels good. Where do you feel like you are in the process of kind of getting back to the player you want to be?
Well, I'm always trying to get better, so I don't really know that for a fact. But I just know that I'm nowhere near the potential that I can be right now, and I just keep coming in the gym, keep getting better.
What all goes into that? I mean, obviously you're working hard. You're coming in just extra time in the gym and talking to coaches, looking at film. What other things can you do?
Just talking to coaches, looking at film, eating right. I have to stretch a little more to get better. A little more time in the weight room, and of course time on the court. Everything I usually just a little more extra because I'm trying to get back into it more than other players.
Have you felt your comfort level and confidence kind of rise as the longer this plays out?
Yeah, it's gonna. My confidence is gonna get better. It's gonna as games go on. My comfort level is almost there, But I just keep playing, keep trusting my game, and it'll get to where it needs to be.
Is it hard to not only get back into game shape, but to learn a whole new, offense and defense as well? Like, how's that process?
It's hard, but winning's hard. So I mean, you just got to do it. Of course, everything's hard, but you just got to push through and make sure you get the job done.
What have you thought about? Coaches talked about that first 12 minutes against Southern Utah. You guys held them to like 6 points. It was amazing display of defense, and then obviously there were some lapses after that. What do you guys need to do to be able to kind of put that and sustain it for 40 minutes?
We just need to maintain focus. We need to mature as a team. We have leadership this year, so we just need to come together as a unit and talk it out and just put in effort for 40 minutes.
Coaches talked about getting Tigers' minutes down. Are you hoping that maybe you could benefit from that? Your minutes could come up a little bit.
I'm just doing whatever it takes for me to win. So it's up to coach. I trust him. He's been in the tournament. I haven't, so I trust him completely. And whatever he tells us to do, we're going to do it.
Okay with David? All right. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Not only getting back in there, but getting your first college points.
It felt good being out there. A couple games before that, my hip was hurting, but it just felt good to be able to play again. And scoring, it felt good. It's kind of crazy. My first one was a free throw. It's kind of funny, but but it felt good. Just finally breaking that barrier and getting through it.
How would you describe your free throws compared to your dad's free throws?
I would say when growing up, he made sure that all his kids who decided to play basketball could make free throws because he didn't want us to go through that pain that he went through. And he told us that. He said, every time we work out, we're gonna shoot 100 free throws. You guys can't miss them like I did. So he's done a good job of making sure we can knock those down.
So did he make sure that he didn't teach you then?
Yeah, he didn't teach us. He didn't teach us.
Okay. Who did develop the form on your shot?
My coach, when I lived in Arizona, my coach Mark Brown for my AAU team, Arizona Monsoon, he actually kind of gave me my form, and when he was in college, he said he was a deadly shooter. He kind of gave me my form, and I kind of stuck with that. I was about 8 or 9 when I learned that form, so I kind of kept the same shot from then.
Your first career field goal was a three-pointer. Should we expect more of that?
Yeah, I was open. Coach always says if you're open, shoot it. And I feel like I can expand my game out to the three-point line or in the bucket. So yeah, you should expect some more of those.
You also got your first career block. How did that make you feel?
Being this tall, you got to be a rim protector. I feel like I have a really long wingspan and a long reach, so I got to be able to protect the rim. And I feel like this game I got my first career, a lot of first career things, and I'm just glad to get those stats, and I'm just glad to have my name put on the board, and I'm just glad to be out there being able to play basketball.
What's it like to try to execute the intensity that Coach kind of demands from you guys all 40 minutes?
It's more defensive intensity that we kind of let the offensive game come to us, but Coach is really big on defense, so every time we lace up, we're always worried about stopping the other team and making sure we get a win. We can't worry about how many points we have. We're worried about winning, and the intensity, we got to keep it up 40 minutes. We're a young team. We're learning a whole new defense, so we got to keep it up. We've been doing a way better job. We're here in practice working hard every day, and in the game, we were kind of on and off with our defense, but I feel like as the year goes on, we'll be really good with the intensity and keeping it up the whole time.
Is that something you guys are maybe even thinking more about when you're out there on the court? Because you know that he's known as a defensive guy, so he's going to be paying real close attention.
Yeah, I feel like most of us when we're out there were worried about defense. I mean, I feel like once I got into college, I like in high school, playing against the kids I played at, defense wasn't really that important because I was so much taller, so much bigger. But now in college, everybody's a great player. You have to be able to play defense, and I realized how important it was. So every time I'm out there and practicing the game, I'm worried about defense.
What do you think about your coach's hairstyles?
A lot of them. Coach says he says only one person on the staff has hair, and that's Coach TJ, and we all laughed at that. But Coach Nate has a good hairstyle. Coach TJ has good hair. Everybody else is kind of bald.
You guys have fun with that?
No, we don't really say anything about it. He just one thing I always talk about. My dad tells me to have fun with my hairstyles because he says when I get older I'm gonna be bald just like him. So I just let my hair grow, and he says that if anybody who has a bald dad, they better have fun with their hairstyle while they're young because they'll be bald too. So I just laugh every time my dad says that. But yeah, all the coaches are bald besides like Coach TJ, Coach Nate has a good hairstyle, a couple others.
That's good?
Yep, thanks so much.
Shorty.
Thank you guys.
Coach says he wants to get your minutes down. How are you feeling with that as far as the workload you've been asked to do so far this season?
I believe in Coach, so whatever he wants to do, I'm just here to win. I'm not really even worried or thinking about my minutes like that. I'm just trying to bring to this team whatever I can do while I'm on the court,
I guess he's worried about fatigue.
Yeah.
Are you tired out there at all?
Nah, I'm good. I can play as much as he needs me to play.
Defensively against Southern Utah, the first 12 plus minutes, you held them to 6 points and 13% shooting from the floor. How can you sustain that, and also does that give you a glimpse of how good you guys can be defensively?
Oh yeah, for sure. Obviously, we've just been getting better defensively throughout the season, but I mean, 12 minutes is good, but we want to be able to put it together for 40 minutes, and then that's when we'll be able to call ourselves like a good defensive team. So, yeah, it was a good feat, keeping them to 6. It obviously gives us confidence on defense, but we need to make it. We need to extend that. Go from 12 minutes to 20 minutes, and just keep expanding.
Coach asked a lot out of you guys. Are you guys? I know you guys want to grow, but is there kind of a fine line between like growing and like, man, we're being asked a lot of right now?
I mean, not really. I don't. As a team, like we don't really feel like we're being asked too much to do anything because we believe in Coach, and obviously coming from Cincinnati, he's won in our season last year, so going 17 and 15. So we just put all of our belief in Coach, and whatever he needs us to do, whether it seems like a lot or not a lot, we'll just do it.
How do you feel like the offensive flow is progressing as far as you guys running the offense and the way that it's going?
I think we're putting it together a little bit. Obviously we have flashes of turnovers and bad offensive stretches and getting turnovers and things like that. But I mean, it's a process. We're still figuring out our roles on the team and who's really going to be the main scorers and things like that. But I feel like we're just taking it game at a time.
He said the turnovers is the number one thing he wants to fix for you guys. Where does that kind of start, do you think?
What do you mean?
Like he wants to get the number of turnovers down.
Yeah.
How do you guys do that?
I mean, it just comes with people being more secure with the ball and playing within themselves and just knowing what they need to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What do you think you can improve on after 4 games? What do you see that?
I think I can improve with obviously leading guys and being more vocal on the court. And of course, defense. I had 4 fouls last game. I got some chippy ones, but just staying in front of the ball and things like that. But yeah, that's about it.
Is the offense becoming a little bit more easier now that you're getting in rhythm?
I would say so. It just takes. Obviously, I'm not very experienced, so each game, no matter who we play, it helps a lot. Just getting games under my belt.
Thank you. Appreciate it.